Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylane. Today we are going to see everything about the demonstrative pronouns. They are very useful. In the book we are going from page 231 to 233. De 231 à 233. As usual, you can join me on Instagram for a little quiz. If you watched yesterday's lesson, I told you that a possessive pronoun is basically there to replace a possessive adjective and a noun. This is the exact same thing with the demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are going to be made out of a demonstrative adjective and a noun. So they can also be followed by ci and là. It's not very hard, you will see. So let's review very quickly the demonstrative adjectives. We have masculine singular, ce ou cette, féminine singular, cette, and plural, we have c'est. That's it. For the demonstrative pronouns, we are going to have also 4 different ones, but one for each gender and number. So we have masculine singular, féminine singular, masculine plural, féminine plural. So we have celui, celle, ceux, and celle. The big difference with English is that they can never be used alone. You will find this in a sentence, or if they are used alone, we are going to add ci or là. Very specific to French, I know. So if you look with ci, we have celui-ci, celle-ci, ceux-ci, celle-ci. And with là, we have celui-là, celle-là, ceux-là, celle-là. Usually, ci will be used to refer to something closer, just like this, and then là will be used to refer to something further, just like that. So let's see. Lequel est-ce que tu veux? Lequel est-ce que tu veux? Celui-ci. Celui-ci. This one. Or, lequel est-ce que tu veux? Celui-là. Celui-là. Okay? Quelle fleur préférez-vous? Quelle fleur préférez-vous? Celle-là. Celle-là. Or, ceux-ci sont magnifiques. Ceux-ci sont magnifiques. So it's very similar to English, it's just that we have 8 different ones. As usual in French. You can try the exercise 5.6. If you have 2 demonstrative pronouns in the same sentence, we are going to have ci first and then là after. Second, that's the word I was looking for. Ci and là can also be added to a noun for stronger opinions. So we can say ces couleurs-ci sont plus vives que celles-là. Ces couleurs-ci sont plus vives que celles-là. We can do without the ci as well. Ces couleurs sont plus vives que celles-là. But in this case, the opinion is not as strong. And with actually celui both in the sentence. J'aurais acheté celui-ci, mais je préfère celui-là. J'aurais acheté celui-ci, mais je préfère celui-là. Another exercise 5.7. So now without the ci and là, we are going to use only ce, celle, etc. before a relative pronoun. I know that we haven't seen the relative pronoun yet. It's coming in a few days. But when followed by a relative pronoun, you don't need to add ci and là. In this case, it translates to the one. Same as in English, you will see. C'est celui que je t'ai donné. C'est celui que je t'ai donné. It's the one I gave you. The one. It's the one I gave you. C'est celui que je t'ai donné. Voilà celle que je t'ai achetée. Voilà celle que je t'ai achetée. Here's the one I bought you. And here, celle is actually a direct object pronoun, which is placed before and is actually replaced by the relative pronoun. It's a bit complicated if you haven't seen the lesson before about direct object pronoun, but here the past participle is going to agree with it. So celle, we add a at acheter. is going to make sense for a few of you, and then others are going to be very confused. Third one, il est important de donner à ceux qui en ont besoin. Il est important de donner à ceux qui en ont besoin. It's important to give to the ones who need it. It's very similar to English, really. Just make sure to not translate the one, don't translate the. Don't put a le, la, or le. It doesn't work. Another way that we have a demonstrative pronoun with ci and la is before the. It's in terms of possession. It literally translates to the one of. Because remember, we don't have the apostrophe S in French. So the one of. Let's see. Je préfère celui de Marie. Je préfère celui de Marie. C'est ceux de mon frère. C'est ceux de mon frère. They are my brothers. Celle de Jasmine est à droite. Celle de Jasmine est à droite. So, let's review very quickly. We have celui, celle, ceux, and celle. Can be followed by ci or la. Celui-ci, celle-ci, ceux-ci, celle-ci. Or, celui-là, celle-là, ceux-là, celle-là. When used alone, you are always going to have ci and la. Before relative pronouns such as qui and que, we're only going to have ce, celle, etc. So no ci, no la. And we also can use ci and la with a noun to demonstrate a stronger opinion. I know that it can seem a little bit confusing, but I'm sure you're going to be fine after you do exercise 5.8. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. À demain.